not be afraid. Don't fret, my pet. The mad one is about to ruffle a lot of people's feathers with this one, including myself and including a few people that I know personally. And we had this conversation before. But I'm gonna take a once private conversation amongst a few people called the Unholy Alliance. And I'm gonna call out, so I'm gonna just say this. I apologize in advance to everybody who thinks or who might feel some type of way about this, but somebody need to see it. It has to be done. As you can tell by the title, about to ruffle a lot of people's feathers about this. Like I said, I'm even put myself in this category. I once made a statement a few nights ago, a few shows ago. I don't know exactly which show that I said it, video I said it, but it's something that I've been thinking about quite some time now. For quite some time I've been thinking about this. And I said to myself, why don't I know? And you guys probably saw me on K-Styles on Six Man Convo, and I was asked, what do I think about this wide receiving core? And I was truly stumped. I was truly stumped. I was saying to myself, why do I don't, like, why do I not have the answer to said question? Why do I not have the answer to that question? What am I expecting from this wide receiving core? And my goofy ass said touchdowns. My goofy ass said touchdowns. Just take a second to think about that. I said touchdowns, bro. I legitimately said touchdowns. And that was alarming for me. For me to go out of my way and say, Mike, you said touchdowns. Now I have a keen eye for breaking down almost every aspect of football, for the head coaching, quarterback position, defense. Look, I could talk for 20 minutes to my damn self about skating. Yeah, I'm that damn good. Yeah, I'm that damn good. I'm that knowledgeable. But my goofy ass said touchdowns. Does that not bother you guys that Mad Mike subjected himself to just one word answers? Just give me a like if you guys kind of feel where I'm going with this. Let's kind of, yeah, let's hit that like button. If you guys feel like you know where I'm going with this, let's hit that like button. That's all. Aunt Jay, what's good, Aunt? Hope you feeling better, bro. CK22, Floyd Donnelly, Jonathan Rozier. Always glad to have you guys back. CP the trucker, what's good? But time to be real. I got to point the finger at a few crew members and associates that are really, you know, they did in my heart. I feel like a lot of them are brothers and sisters to me. But I gotta say this. Do y'all just want me to get around the bullshit? Stop bullshitting and get straight to it. And ATM, you not gonna like this. What's up, bro? You not gonna like this. I told you I'm ruffling feathers today. So everybody gonna be in their feelings. Everybody. And I had this thought to myself, if I am saying this to myself, that all I want to see is just touchdowns from the wide receivers. There's a big problem with this fan base and people that cover this team. It's a big problem. And I don't think people got the balls to come out and see it. That's a big problem covering this team. It's a big problem within the fan base. And that problem is with number 2. That problem is with number 11. That problem is with success. That number is with numbers. That problem is with one of the greatest, if not the greatest, mobile quarterback to ever lace him up, and Mike Vick. There's a problem that nobody want to acknowledge. What is that problem? Melvin, Michael Sykes, appreciate it. Wallace Smith, y'all skate night. Appreciate everybody for joining. But it's about to get real. It's about to get real serious right about now. Somebody got to see it. But there's a big problem with Atlanta Falcons fans right now, is that we've been privileged to have 3 of the most exciting, and that's just right off the bat, 3 of the most exciting, and I'm talking about superstar players that have come in and just lit the NFL on fire. Michael Vick is, in my opinion, the greatest mobile quarterback that ever played the game. And I mean that with disrespect to Steve Young, and I mean every word of what I just said. I believe Mike Vick, even with his deficiencies, he's the greatest mobile quarterback this game has ever seen. And I mean that with disrespect. I dare you to tell me that Deshaun Watson in his prime is better than Mike Vick in his prime when we talk about his star power, his ability, and him completely changing the way defenses attack quarterbacks. I dare you to tell me another quarterback did that better than Michael Vick. No other quarterback in this league has changed the game and how defenses attack a quarterback like Michael Vick. For years, defenses had absolutely no clue how to defend Mike. Not only was he one of the dude could run for 1,000 yards as a quarterback, and then have 10, 15, 20 touchdowns on top of it with that without even throwing the ball. That's how special Mike Vick was. He sold out stadiums that wasn't his stadium. Okay? Let me repeat that. He sold out stadiums that wasn't his stadium. Just think about that. You talk about the impact that Michael Vick left on the culture, the NFL, and how people looked at mobile quarterbacks. No longer were they were saying, all right, I need a quarterback that's going to be the prototypical Dan Marino type of guy. Warren Moon that's going to stand in the pocket and deliver the football. He changed the way. He forced a revolution with a quarterback like Lamar Jackson. They never gave Lamar Jackson. If it wasn't for Michael Vick, they would have never given Lamar Jackson a chance. And like I said, I mean this with all disrespect. They would have never given Lamar, Deshaun Watson, Russell Wilson a chance, Desmond Ridder a chance if it wasn't for Michael Vick. And look, y'all can say whatever you want to do, say what you want to say, but Michael Vick changed the way people scouted. He changed the way people looked at mobile quarterback. He forced them to look at how these guys and how being able to use your legs was an asset, because it took San Francisco years, Tampa Bay years to see, all right, Steve Young is maybe, he ain't all that. I don't want to develop him. They never cared about Steve Young because he was a running quarterback. In fact, before going to San Francisco, he was considered an absolute trash-ass quarterback. But until Michael Vick came in, when we talk about what he's done for a lot of quarterbacks, like even Josh Allen right now, y'all owe that respect to Michael Vick. Josh Allen wouldn't even be the quarterback he is if it wasn't for Michael Vick. And like I said, I mean this with all disrespect. These are the things that I'm talking about when we talk about these players. Michael Vick, the impact and what he's done, helped create guys, fans like our own Julian Red, aka Juju on that beat, aka Ju Talk Sports. Yeah, he became a Falcons fan because of Mike Vick. A lot of you guys right now are Falcons fans because of Mike Vick. Never really had a team until Mike Vick. Never even cared about football until Michael Vick. This is the impact Michael Vick has had on the entire league. With his swagger, his ability. And you talk about what he did in college. Michael Vick was a national treasure in college. He forced people to watch football who were not even football fans. You got people right now, all they want to do is look at the quarterback run. Why? Because of Mike Vick. But you got a guy like Matt Ryan also. Why am I bringing up these three guys? And why am I have that title the way it is? Matt Ryan. All right? So let's get talking about this Matt Ryan. If you guys have not already checked it out, you can go on Twitter, follow Ryan Michael. He did an interview with Matt Ryan himself. So I'm going to end up doing a video on that as well as far as that is concerned. But Matt Ryan, how many quarterbacks that you know that can throw the first pass in the NFL can be a fucking touchdown? Yeah, somebody tell me. How many quarterbacks have accomplished that? Six man, what's good? How many quarterbacks that you know in the NFL, how many players have played the game on their very first catch, a touchdown, on their very first throw, a touchdown, on their very first defensive play, a sack, an interception? How many players can come in a debut and throw a touchdown on the very first pass that they? Your very first pass is a touchdown. It's gonna make sense when I break all this down, why I'm saying this. How many players in the league that has done what Matt Ryan has done? There's only one, and his name is Peyton Manning. My official GOAT, my number one quarterback. And then Matt Ryan is after that. There's only one player who's done that, and that's Matt Ryan. I think the number was 11 or 12 straight years. I think it was like 10, I think it's 10. I think that's a little bit high. But 10 straight years with 4,000, over 65% completion percentage. And he broke Peyton Manning's record for those numbers. There's only one quarterback ever done that, and that was Peyton Manning. All this Tom Brady and Drew Brees and all these numbers, they still never did what Matt Ryan has done. Like I said, it's gonna make. I'm closing down to it. It's gonna make sense when I finish. It's gonna make sense. Only one quarterback has done what Matt Ryan has done. So the level of greatness with just those two players is something in itself, something special in itself. Michael Vick changed the game. Matt Ryan has accomplished things that no other quarterback has ever accomplished. We're talking about the only thing that Matt Ryan has yet to do was win a Super Bowl and win Super Bowl MVP. Matt Ryan has literally have every quarterback award there is to have as it pertains to the passing game. And for quite some time, Michael Vick was the greatest rushing quarterback of all time. For a little bit. And like I said, even if like Cam Newton, obviously he's what he is, but even Cam Newton wasn't Mike Vick. Even Ronald Cunningham wasn't Mike Vick. Even Steve Young wasn't Mike Vick. These two guys, these two quarterbacks have set such a standard in the eyes of Falcons fans that when anybody tries to do anything, that's all they see is Mike Vick. How can we get that Mike Vick feeling back? How can we get that excellence of execution, okay? And yeah, I threw that little wrestling term in, the excellence of execution from that quarterback position. All right, when you talk about execution, there ain't nobody better than Matt Ryan. It ain't nobody better when we talk about being consistent. Every year, you're going to get 4,000 yards, 20 plus touchdowns, and less than 15 interceptions every single year from Matt Ryan. You know that. So it eliminates the pressure of a team having to find another quarterback. Just ask Cleveland. How many times, how long they've been looking for a quarterback. Just ask Miami Dolphins how long they've been looking for a quarterback. Just ask The Ravens right now, if they even want to give Lamar Jackson $200 million, just ask how difficult it is to find a quarterback. So you have that, those two things, Mike Vick and Matt Ryan. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna throw another one in there too. But the third one is Julio Jones. And I mean this with all disrespect to every receiver that ever played the game. And I mean it with all disrespect. There's never been another physical specimen like Julio Jones. When I tell you this guy legitimately has no physical weaknesses. There is nothing as a receiver that Julio Jones cannot do. He can run every route on the tree. This is something that Terrell Owens, this is something that Randy Moss, these guys can't do the things that Julio can do. Julio Jones is the single greatest physical specimen. When you talk about wide receivers, these guys, A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf. It's ironic that a lot of these teams are going after these types of receivers. Why? Because of Julio Jones. And I know a lot of people saying, what about Terrell Owens? Yeah, Terrell Owens was that. But even Terrell Owens, it was certain things that Terrell Owens couldn't do. That Julio, I've never seen a guy be able to stop on a dime the way Julio Jones could stop on a dime. The acceleration, the ability to to block, the acceleration. The dude can run in, like it's nothing Julio can't do. So when you have these types of athletes and players a part of your franchise, you tend to not give anybody else any credit for anything. And this is what we're having to deal with right now. We're having to deal with this right now. I got a couple of friends, that's all they think about. Matt Ryan every single day. This dude has not even played one game, and we still got our heads all up Matt Ryan's ass. He gone. He's no longer a Falcon. He's no longer playing for the Atlanta Falcons, but we don't even want to look at other teams. We don't want to even look at our team's articles. We don't even want to look at Mad Mike's takes anymore. We don't want to look at Smitty and Six-Man K-Styles, U-Talk Sports, Fila. We don't want to look at nobody else stuff. Why? Because Matt Ryan is gone. Y'all don't want to support the team anymore. Why? Because Julio Jones is gone. Your head is so far up those two guys' asses that nobody wants to support the team and nobody wants to say anything good about anything and anybody. We have this wait and see mentality about everything. Don't even want to give nobody credit. I don't know, man. I don't know about this Mariota. Well, I don't know about this Desmond Ritter. I don't know about Drake. I don't know about Ibikide. I don't know about. Our head is so far up these players' asses. Nobody has an opportunity to even garner any type of respect or any type of positive affirmations. Why? Because our head is so far up those guys' asses. And yes, I said it. It's gonna ruffle a lot of people's feathers. I cannot do anything without hearing something from Matt Ryan and Oh man, when Matt Ryan was with us, we didn't have to do. Oh man, when if Matt Ryan would have had this guy, we would have been super. I'm sick of that bullshit. Oh man, we didn't put a defense like this for Matt Ryan. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit, it's time for us to gravitate and give these guys a fucking chance. Give these guys a chance to disappoint us. Give these guys a chance to make us cheer. We ain't even giving these fucking guys a chance. It's already no, y'all already gonna go for 7-0. They're gonna be 5-12. We ain't even giving these fucking guys a chance. We don't even want to talk about Falcons football no more. Yeah, fans, I see the numbers. I see the numbers on everybody's channel, and this is mine, and this is everybody else. Y'all don't even want to talk about Falcons football because you don't give a fuck. You don't care at all. Yeah, I told you I was gonna rustle some feathers with this one. Like I said, I called myself out. So if you guys just tuning in, I called myself out. Last night, 6-man K-Styles. He asked me a simple question. I said, he asked me, what is my expectation for the Atlanta Falcons wide receivers? My goofy ass said, I just want to see touchdowns. You see where I'm going with this? We don't want to cheer our team. We sit up here and say that we real fans. We say we real fans, but you don't even want to share anyone's content that's talking about Desmond Ridder. You don't want to even comment on a guy that's talking about Desmond Ridder. You don't want to talk about Debo. You don't want to talk about Grady Jarrett. You don't want to have a conversation about Arthur Smith and whether or not he's going to be improved as a head coach. You don't even want to talk about Dean Pease. You don't even want to talk about the skill positions, the corners. What it's going to be like with Isaiah Oliver come back. How is the offense going to do? Seth Vernon, Don Maggio, Young Wei Koo. This is stuff that real Falcons fans are supposed to be excited about. But we put this content out and it's no fucking comments. Except for the true people. We see the articles. I see the numbers from the articles being shared. I see everybody's numbers on Twitter. Everybody's numbers are down because we got these so-called fans. Our heads are so far up Matt Ryan's ass. Our heads are so far up Julio Jones' ass. Our heads are so far up Mike Vick asses. Why? Because they were the greatest Falcons to ever do it. And they earned every bit of it. But if you're a true fan, if Matt Ryan ain't there, if Julio Jones ain't there, if Michael Vick ain't there, that energy don't change. You still keep talking about football if Matt Ryan ain't there. I don't give a fuck if I'm not watching the Falcons. Guess what? Because if the Falcons come at 1, you better believe when I'm watching Dallas or the damn Giants at 4. I'm looking at Monday Night Football. I'm looking at Thursday Night Football. Why? Because I love the fucking game. I don't suck a dick because this guy's a fucking Falcon fan. I give respect to his game, but once he's no longer a Falcons, guess what? I'm going to jump on the next person. Who's the next quarterback for the Falcons? Yeah, let's start talking about Mariota. Let's start talking about Desmond Ridder. Let's start talking about Drake London. Nope, Falcons fans don't want to do that. We want to keep sharing fucking articles about other fucking teams. They ain't got shit to do with the Falcons. But we want to say we fans. Oh, I went there today. Yeah. Oh, I went there today. Y'all thought I was joking when I told you Mad Mike is back. Oh, I'm back. I'm back, motherfuckers. I'm calling myself out, I'm calling you out, and I'm calling them out. So get ready. The bad guy is here. Told you before. Fake fans get exposed. Bullshit quotas, bullshit quotes, bullshit comments, they get exposed. That's what it is for this point on. You want to come out, come on the show, call Matt Mike out, call K-Styles out for something that we said? Oh, Friday is wide open for you. You will have your time. You don't got to go to Twitter and tippity type. You don't have to go to Twitter and tippity type to your best friend. And y'all have a conversation about the whole crew behind our backs. Oh, you can say it to our face. We'll just sit there and let you talk. Time support. If you guys really love the Falcons and you really support Mad Mike Sports, you really support AFN, you really support Six Man K-Styles, Jew Talk Sports, and every other Falcons content creators, hit that like button on our on our channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like, comment, leave a fucking comment. I want to know what you guys think. We literally have a session called Ask Mad Mike, and I literally have, I just came out with a new concept. Not really new, but I'm going to do more of it. It's called Falcons Fans Comments. You guys have seen it. Well, I read your comments, and I go from there. I dissect you guys' questions. You guys answer. Why? Because I want to hear what you guys got to say. Get your head off of Matt Ryan's ass. Let's start sharing Falcon shit. Fuck everybody else. Fuck Matt Ryan at this point. He ain't a Falcon. Fuck him. I want to kick his ass now. He ain't a Falcon. Let's kick his ass. Do I want to see him win the Super Bowl? Of course. But fuck him right now. You ain't with us. Fuck you. Fuck a Julio Jones. Fuck Matt Ryan. And fuck Russell Gage. Fuck them all. You ain't a Falcon. Fuck you. We got a lot of people that do a lot of great content, and they go out of their way to make sure that they cover the Falcons the proper way. But you guys are so stuck on fucking Matt Ryan and stuck on Julio Jones. You still wearing the jersey. He done been traded. Go ahead and get your Indianapolis Ryan jersey. I might do it my damn self. But don't neglect Kyle Pitts. Don't neglect Desmond Ridder. Don't neglect all the players that we have, the AJ Terrells. These guys are great players. Don't neglect those guys because you still madly in love with Matt Ryan. That's what I got to say about that. And like I said, I know for a fact that I done ruffled a lot of people's feathers by saying that, but that's what I do. We see the bullshit, we hit the bullshit. We don't tiptoe around this motherfucker. Excuse my language, y'all already know. All right, hide your kids, tuck them away, put them in front of Barney compilation or something. Baby Shark, put them in front of Baby Shark or something. Tuck their ass away. This is not meant for kids. We don't even want to fucking support our team because those guys are gone. Julio Jones still on the fucking free agent list, and we still up here talking about what the fuck if Drake gonna be like Julio. Hell, Julio ain't even fucking Julio. The fuck? He up here limping on fucking crutches, and you up here talking about if Drake London gonna be Julio. Give these guys a fucking chance, bro. Give these guys, these content creators, a fucking shot. Listen to their videos. Subscribe to them. If you're a Falcons fan, subscribe to it. Why are we talking about we real fans? Just because you put on a damn t-shirt of a Falcon don't mean you're a fan. If you're a fan, support the real fans. Support me. Support K-Styles. Support everybody. On Twitter. Support all the Atlanta Falcons content creators. If you're really about that, support them. But this is the stuff that irritates me. I can't do a damn video without somebody bringing up what Matt Ryan would have done. The fuck? I don't care. He ain't here. Let's talk about what Drake London, Alden Tate, Brian Edwards. Let's talk about what they can fucking do. We don't even get those questions because your head's so far up that ain't. So that's what I had to say. I had to say that. Like I said, I got friends, and I love them to death, but I'm calling everybody out. Stop blaming everybody else for the decision Matt Ryan made. Matt Ryan decided that he wanted to move on. I want to sit up here and talk about, well, Arthur Blank coulda, shoulda, woulda, but look, he been here for 15 years, bro. 14 years. Get the fuck over it. He gone. Get over it. Change is a good thing. Change is inevitable. Get the fuck over it. I cried like a little damn baby inside when I saw Matt Ryan and all that blood all over him. And I told y'all guys about this moment before. When I saw that man with all that blood on him, blood, sweat, and tears, nobody called the timeout. Nobody said, all right, we got to get Matt Ryan out of here. That man just sat in the middle of the field, just bleeding his ass off, and nobody gave a fuck. I said, that's the end of Matt Ryan. It's time to move on. I thought it would be another year, but ultimately was wrong about when Matt Ryan was going to leave. But it's time to get over it. Stop trying to blame everybody else. It's time to get over it. Time to move on. $21 likes. Come on, bro. Y'all, it's about 50-something people on here. How the hell we got 21 likes? Y'all said y'all wanted the rest. Y'all said y'all wanted it. Damn. That's what I'm talking about. Support. Hit that damn like button. Hit the subscribe button. That's how you really support everybody. Hit the subscribe button. It truly helps, okay? Like, but excuse me for a second. That's like I said, that's really it. If you want to support Falcons fans and real Falcons fans of all backgrounds, of all different points of views, hit that subscribe button. It truly helps. We can continue to give back to you guys if you hit that subscribe button. Not just being and watching the content. That's not the only way. How you really support us, how you really help us to continue to build our channels, is by hitting that subscribe button. That's how you really, if you really want to support Matt, Mike, AFN, 6-man K-Styles, hit that subscribe button. Yeah. Even before comment, hit that subscribe button. That's how you really support us. Because like I said, you hit that subscribe button, me, K-Styles, we like I told you guys, I get 10K, I got somebody getting the dub, somebody getting the 100, somebody getting a bin. I'm giving away $100 to someone when I get to 10K. K-Styles already got something himself. So, like I said, that's how you really and truly support us. We appreciate you for continuously relying on us, to help, entertain you guys and watching our shows loyally and faithfully. I truly appreciate that. But hit that subscribe button. But like I said before, let's be like the Braves fans. You don't have to tell the Braves fan to go get a Acuna jersey. You don't have to tell them. Even like we haven't won nothing since '95. But they loyally supported us. Why Falcons fan can't do that? Check out Cassidy McMahon. Also, she does. When I tell you somebody that's knowledgeable in the game of baseball, she's the greatest. She's the absolute greatest. There's nothing that she doesn't know about baseball. You can come with a question and she will break it down to an absolute T and an art. She's amazing. So check her out on Twitter, Cassidy McMahon, and the Braves Anatomy on YouTube. But we gotta support, bro. We gotta hit that subscribe button. Archangel, I see you in the thing. Michael Walker, Liquor with Lenore, what's good, pimpin'? Yasuke, Noah E, AT Alien, Ant Plays Games, Dominique Richardson. But that's the facts. Man, look, Southside, bro, this is what I'm talking about. The Hawks get more love than like the Falcons fan right now. They were absolute shit. Okay? The Hawks were absolute shit, and they get more engagement from Falcons fans, like from their fans. Even when we winning and we doing good, guess what? Falcons fans barely get that. They don't get no love. We got a bitch moan and complain about getting respect or we got a bitch to complain about Matt Ryan or whoever, a player. They have a good, well, he ain't gonna do nothing but suck in the next game. And see, that's the stuff between Hawks fans and Braves fans. You can be complete ass, but these fans gonna continuously defend them. The Bulldogs ain't won shit in what, 20-something years, 30-something years. And they get support, loyal support. Ain't won a motherfucking thing in 30-something years, but they still get that mad respect and that mad support. Come on, man. That's support, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with support. That's a good thing to support each other. But we got a special episode of the Heavy Hitters tonight, so we're gonna go in depth. We're gonna hit this topic a little bit more. But the gist of this rant is just, let's get our head out of Matt Ryan's ass. Let's get our head out of Julio Jones' ass. Let's get our heads out of Deion Sanders, Mike Vick. Let's get our head out of their ass. We got a young, solid core of players that needs our support. These guys are not just going to get better by practicing. They're not going to get better by simply playing on the field. They need us at these games. They need us on social media defending them relentlessly. It's something about when fans get behind you, players' elevation, what I'm talking about, and a lot of you guys have played the game yourself, whether it's soccer, football, whatever. You play the game. When you got that crowd behind you, something just happens. Your adrenaline takes over and you just play to a whole nother level. That's what we need to help these players. We need to give these guys that extra adrenaline at these games. Get on your fucking feet. Stop taking fucking pictures at these damn games. Stop going to fucking Chick-fil-A. Stop getting the fucking Big Mac. Okay? Y'all can take pictures all 7 days a week, but you want to go to the game and start decide I want to take pictures and go to Chick-fil-A and shit. It's a fucking game. Cheer for the fucking team. It's embarrassing to sit here and talk about guys going to our team and they fucking louder than our fans are. The fuck? And then you want to get on here on our show and come at me because man Mike coming at these phony fake ass fans. Motherfuckers are louder than we are in our own fucking building, and you want to, oh man, I don't like how you talking to these fans. If we have fans are different, man, shut the fuck up. That punk bitch shit. You getting outdone in your own home, and you happy about it. Oh man, I'm just being real, man. I ain't gonna support no bullshit. Shut the fuck up. Cleveland fucking bad for 50 fucking years, and that fan base still show up cheering their asses off even when they know they gonna fucking suck. So say me that bullshit. You fake phony motherfuckers. You want to give excuses to why you fucking suck as a fan. Getting outdone in your own fucking building. Fans on their feet, cheering, waving their yellow flags, waving their green flags, or whatever fuck color it is. They outdoing you in your own building, but your ass up here snippety snapping on fucking Snapchat and fucking Twitter and Instagram and shit. But you got a fucking problem with man Mike calling your bullshit out. The fuck out of here with that goofy shit. You can't say one thing positive about a player, but you can get on and talk and add a motherfucker and say die, bitch. Y'all can break motherfuckers' windows, players' windows and shit, but you can't fucking stand up and clap. You sorry sacks of shit. Excuse me. Blacked out for a minute, so let me gather my thoughts. But that's the shit that I'm talking about. You getting outdone in your own home. Bitch done told you to sit down and mind your fucking business. In your own house. Don't cut your TV on and told you to go to bed in your own house. But you want to say, oh man, Mike, why you say that to him? That's really rude. Oh, Mike, you have no... Why would you say that to him? He's just being a real fan. Shut the fuck up. Literally, shut the fuck up. That soft ass shit. Soft as hell. Y'all just some fucking punks. Let another fucking fan base come in our fucking dome, our stadium that this man spent $1 billion, over $1 billion in, out cheer you, out support your team, bitch, please. Don't ever say anything about I'm not on point. Cause you can SAD. Alright? SAD. And you put that together. All you can suck, you know what? It's embarrassing to turn on the fucking TV and you got the Jacksonville Jaguars cheering louder than Falcons fans. But y'all want to sit up here and talk about, oh man, I don't know why you mad at them for support. I ain't gonna support no bullshit. Again, I said it again. The Cleveland fucking Browns have sucked for 50 years, and these motherfuckers go to these games knowing damn well they gonna fucking suck every year. And they bring it. They put on their dog. They put on their mask. They put on their dog pound uniforms. They come in there and they support. And they stay with that team. But we got these goofy ass Falcons fans that be at games paying $2,000 to sit on your motherfucking hands and snap pictures. Hey, I'm a season ticket holder. Bitch, shut up. You paid $2,000 so you can fucking take pictures next to a fucking goofy ass friend. Yeah, I've seen these season ticket holders too. They pay $60. They pay damn near $10,000 damn dollars for season tickets and don't cheer well for shit. You see more pictures on Instagram than you actually see them cheering. Don't run now. Don't run now. Oh, don't run now. Oh, we got this thing. Hey, well, I don't see you playing it. Yep, because guess what? Mad Mike is doing content on these Falcons. That's why you don't see me at these games. But you're going to see us a lot more. These things continue to grow. I promise you that. We got some things cooking. We're gonna have quite a few AFN representatives, Unholy Alliance representatives at these games. So like I said, we got some things brewing, but we need you guys' support. Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't just simply help us to view and like. Hit the subscribe button. We gotta get K-Styles to 1K. That's get him. This man, even blood, sweat, and tears, coming off working a 12-hour shift, and then he come home and do these shows, and then he fall a damn sleep. He is loyal to you guys. Let's get him to 1K. This is something that you guys can do. You guys can support and help. Let's be real. We don't really have any. Look, I'm gonna just say this. And it's gonna be rude as hell for me to say this. Y'all already fucking hate my guts anyway, so why not? They don't want to support. It's a certain demographic of content creators that don't want to support people that don't look like them or behave like them. They don't want to see us do well. They don't want to be closer. They don't want to bring the fan base together. White, black, Asian, Hispanic, and whatever nationality is. They don't want to see us do it together. They want to mingle with people that look like them, talk like them, walk like them, breathe like them, eat like them. That's what they want. But over here, everybody got an opportunity. Everybody got a chance. That's what we do. We're here to bring the fans, we talking about the true fans, together. Let's do this shit together, people. Hit that subscribe button. If you really fuck with us like that, if you really want to see real Falcons content out here, not have to look at fucking Undisputed, have a 2-minute segment, a 1-minute segment on the Falcons, and that's to talk shit about us. Look, you got an opportunity to help Mad Mike Sports, to help Unholy Alliance and AFN be the true representative of Falcon fan base, and not let somebody else, because they got $1 billion or $1 million, build a platform to tell them partly of what the Falcons fan base is. Fan base of all nationality, all ideas. Let's bring everybody together. Hit that subscribe button on all of the true Atlanta Falcons fans. Hit that subscribe button on their channel. Everybody. You don't have to fuck with me to get some support. Bring that shit. All right, bring it together. We're here to bring these Falcons fans together. Come on these shows, sit down, have a conversation. Yeah, we can sit up there and argue for 10 minutes. Come on. But at least we having the conversations. At least we being heard. Hey, look, I told you, look, bro. And to be honest, Mike, I'm attached to Matt Ryan and Julio Jones for life. It's the right perspective. I love Atlanta Falcons. It's my team, number 2 and 11 all the time. Look, and like I said, I have no idea. I love Matt Ryan. He's my second greatest quarterback of all time. I have an absolute bias when it comes to Matt Ryan. You damn right I do. Love him. I love Julio Jones. I love Matt Ryan. The greatest wide receiver quarterback duo the league has ever seen. The greatest. But it's time to give these kids a shot. We ain't even giving these kids a shot. We don't even want to talk about Desmond Ridder. We just gonna have to wait and see. Come on, bro. Y'all praising, people up here praising college kids ain't even got to the NFL yet. Y'all give them more energy than you give the motherfuckers who already in the NFL. Desmond Ridder in the NFL. Tyler Algier is in the NFL. Nobody want to talk about them. That's the problem that I have. Like who you like, but goddamn, we got players right here. Let's support them. Let's support Grady. Let's support Deion Jones. Let's support AJ Terrell. Let's support them. That's the problem that I have. So if you feel any type of way, I'm talking to you. Because I called my damn self out. Again, if you guys have just tuned in, I said it at the beginning. K-Styles, I said to myself, after looking at that segment again, he asked me, what is my expectation for the wide receiver? And my big goofy ass said what? I just want to see touchdowns. Yeah. Low expectations for this team. Is it warranted? Maybe. But let's have a conversation. Let's really talk and have a conversation about these players. Let's talk about their strengths and weaknesses. A lot of people not even, like I said, we put this content out, like y'all just look at it. Don't even give it a shot. Oh, it's just, he talking about Desmond Ridder. Man, he ain't did shit. Of course he ain't. But we can have a whole fucking segment of breaking down the NFL draft for motherfuckers who, you know, most cases ain't gonna be shit. Justin Fields ain't shit. He ain't did shit. But cry on the sidelines. But he get more play in this fucking fan base and content creators than our own. We're up here talking about C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young. These motherfuckers we don't even know if they're going to be good this year. They can't even go through a progression. The Georgia Bulldogs exposed the living shit out of Bryce Young, but nobody want to talk about that. Look, man. I probably need to cut this short because people gonna. I'm probably hurting some people feeling by saying that. We don't want to talk about Bryce getting his ass exposed by that Georgia Bulldogs defense, but somehow we want to talk about him being the #1 pick for the Falcons. C.J. Stroud can't even make it to the playoff, but we want to stay up here and talk about him being a franchise quarterback for the Falcons. Man, sit your goofy ass down. You don't want to talk about that though, do you? We don't want to talk about the Falcons. Let's talk about Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud. look, horrible situation. Get out of here with that bullshit. So, I love you, Ant, but get out of here with that bullshit. He's in a horrible situation. Name a fucking quarterback that's never been in a horrible situation. Matt Ryan was in a horrible situation when he got here. We didn't know that fucking Michael Turner was gonna be what he was. Who the fuck knew he was gonna be that big a great of a running back? He was an unproven running back. He was a backup runner that San Diego just let him walk. We gotta stop, bro, with these excuses. He was unproven. Everybody on that rookie, Roddy White, another unproven player when Matt Ryan got here. We gotta stop. We gotta stop, bro. Justin Fields in the hook. Look, name a fucking quarterback that's in a good situation. Quarterbacks that's been drafted in the first round are not in a good situation. Okay? Newsflash, if you're in the first round as a quarterback, you go into a horrible situation. I love you, but every quarterback that's drafted in the first round is going to a horrible situation. Your talent is what separates you for the rest. So even if you have a bad team, your numbers should still be high because you're a better player. Perfect example, Deshaun Watson. Have you seen that talent that he had when he had one of his best years as a quarterback? Did y'all go back and see that Houston Rocket or the Houston Texans wide receiving core running back? Come on, bro. This is what I'm talking about. That shit was trash. So we got to stop with the excuses, bro. Oh, he didn't have that quarterback. Well, guess what? He's still supposed to put up numbers. He's still supposed to do great things. He played like ass because he is ass. I don't give a fuck about him being a Georgia Bulldog. The truth is the truth. You ass because you ass, not because everybody else sucks around you. You should still put up numbers. He played like ass because he's ass. Matt Ryan still had one of the greatest. He still had he was still putting up 4,000 yards and damn near 25 touchdowns a season, even when Julio Jones and I mean, do we have to bring up last year? Do we have to bring up 2021 again? Do I really have to go through that shit? Do I really have to start talking about Oompa Loompas again? Okay, do I really have to go through that? You ass because you ass. Steph Curry don't need a fucking a superstar around him to be the greatest shooter of all time. He's a great shooter because he's a fucking great shooter. You suck because you suck. Michael Jordan gonna put up 50 points whether he has people with him or he don't. Okay? Shaq gonna put up 30. Shaq gonna do Shaq shit because Shaq is who Shaq is. Tony Wright, look, you've been around this game for years. Most quarterbacks in the first rounds, you very seldom have a team like Green Bay where they have a good situation at hand and then they have a first round pick. And then like you draft Aaron Rodgers. Like you very seldom have that situation where a number one pick is going to a good situation. For the most part, you go into a shitty situation. So, like I said, we're gonna expand on this. I think K-Style I gave him a lot of ammo with this rant, but I had to get that. I had to get that out of my heart. I had to get it out. Y'all know how I am. I continue to say this time and time and time again. Don't take anything personal when we come on. It's called Mad Mike Sports. It's called Atlanta Falcons Nation. We have the uncomfortable conversations. We talk about the thing that nobody want to talk about. We give you an opportunity to get things off your heart. Even if you think I'm a piece of shit, come on and say it. We give you the opportunity to speak your piece. So guess what? We're going to have these conversations. You're going to have your opportunity to say Mike ain't shit. You're going to have your opportunity to say K Styles ain't shit. You're going to have the opportunity to give us praise. Hey, Mike, man, Mike, I love you, bro. K Styles, I love you. You're going to have those opportunities. This is what it is over here. We give you an opportunity to be heard, and y'all know y'all not going to get this from any other content creator out here. We give you an opportunity to be heard and not just sit up here and type in the comments. If you want that smoke, come holler at me. If you don't want to smoke and you want to show us some love, come the fuck on. Get on these lives and show us some love. Get the fuck up. Don't be like a Falcon fan and stand there and clap and take fucking selfies. I don't give a fuck about no selfie. Get on this motherfucker and show us some love. Hit that goddamn subscribe button. And that's all I got to say about that. My motherfucking rant is over.